What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you what is, in my opinion, the three most meta builds for Warlock in Season 20. The reason why I'm clarifying Season 20 is because we're doing sandbox changes every season. They drastically changes the way we play, from the artifact to just balancing changes in general. Specifically, there's talks about Starfire being nerfed, which is the first build that I'm going to be showing in this video. It's the most popular one. Everyone knows about it. All you pretty much need is Starfire and Fusion Neds and the Ember of Resolve that heals you on grenade kills. It pretty much makes you invincible, and if you're using an Emp Rift and standing in an Emp Rift, you synergize with the exotic, you get energy when you get kills, and those kills heal you. It's the most easy thing to do. You just literally put it on and you throw grenades. It's great for boss damage, but in my opinion, it isn't the best build. It's just the easiest to use because all you have to do is do one thing. I don't even think I'm gonna bother showing gameplay of the Starfire build. I feel like everyone already knows how it works. If you don't know how it works, you just, like I said, you literally just throw your grenades. It heals you. If you're standing in Emp Rift, you get your grenade energy back. If you're in a well, get it back. You can use Ashes to Asset, so this gives you super energy on grenade kills, so you can get your grenade in or your super in 30 seconds. You use firepower to get orbs on grenade kills. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do for this build. You probably want to be running high discipline, even though you don't even need it. Is you get your grenade back so fast by just doing damage in an Emp Rift. You get your grenade back. And if you somehow don't have a nade, you just plop down your Emp Rift and you shoot a couple things and you get your nade back instantly. You always want 100 resil. Doesn't matter what build you're using. You always want to top up your resil. That's the most important thing. It's like rule number one for doing in-game things. So yeah. The next build I'm going to talk about is, in my opinion, the most powerful of the solar builds for Warlock. It's not Starfire, it's actually Sunbracers. So what Sunbracers do is, when you get a melee kill, it gives you unlimited grenade energy for a short amount of time. It's 5 seconds. And you can keep chaining that with Touch of Flame, which makes your grenades better, makes your solar grenades linger longer. I mean, you always want to have this on when using a grenade build. And then Heat Rises. So when you get a final kill while airborne, you get melee energy. And it's usually only 2 or 3 kills you need to get while airborne, and you can get your melee back. Then when you get your melee back, you can snap, get a kill, and you get your grenade back. You also want to make sure you're using Incinerator Snap and not Celestial Fire. For some reason, Celestial Fire doesn't work properly with it, and sometimes you'll get the melee kill, and it will count as like a Scorch kill or something, and you won't get your infinite grenades. You want to use Incinerator Snap. In my opinion, it's the most viable. Most consistent, I should say. And yeah, because you're moving around a lot with this build, I wouldn't use a Rift. I'd use Phoenix Dive. You can heal yourself really consistently whenever you want. Alright, and for the aspects, you're going to want to be using Ember of Resolve. This is when you get a grenade kill, it heals you. Ember of Ashes, you apply more Scorch. This one, specifically Ember of Mercy, when you pick up a Fire Spray, you get regeneration. Super helpful because you're making those all the time using your solar abilities. And this is whatever. I'm just using this for a stat boost, to be completely honest. You're going to want to have Ashes to Asset, because once again you're spamming grenades, so you want to be able to spam your well too. I use fastball because I don't know, I like being able to throw the grenade farther. It's personal preference. If you can throw it better without fastball, you don't need it. And then firepower, so you get an orb and you can get your armor charge constantly. You can also, if you're not really doing damage, you can switch it out for a kickstart. So when you get armor charge, it'll consume it and you'll get more grenade energy. You don't really need it because you're going to have infinite grenades, but it's just a thought. Yeah. Basically, in the background, you're going to be seeing what the gameplay loop looks like with this build. It's just pretty much snap. You get the kill, obviously. Then you get 5 seconds of infinite grenades. And if you're in the air while you're throwing the grenades, you'll just keep getting your melee back. That's because the Heat Rises, getting the final kills while airborne. So if you just get the snap, get the infinite nades, and you're floating while throwing it at the ads, it just is insane. It's good for boss damage if you're in a scenario where there's a lot of ads around. You'll be seeing low man footage in the background where we're doing it on Templar. It's super good. In my opinion, better than Starfire. You can infinite grenades. You can just pump out as much as you want. And yeah. Alright, this last build, in my opinion, is the best build for anything that isn't raid content. It's even good in some like ad clear encounters in raids, like Oracles on Vogue. The first two encounters on Rowan, etc., is Strand Warlock with Necrotic Grips and Osseous Shriga. Now, the reason why this works so well is because Osseous Shriga is like the poison from that synergizes with the Necrotic Grips, and it spreads like absolutely crazy. It literally kills any ad in like anywhere, and you have an infinite magazine too, because every time you get a kill with poison, it refills the mag and overflows it. And another reason why it works so well with Warlock specifically is because of this aspect right here. So when you eat your Shackle Grenade, it makes it so when you get a kill, it spreads like suspend to all other enemies like around it. So basically every time you're getting a kill, you're not only spreading poison, but you're also spreading suspend. And then compare that, or combine that with the fragment that dealing grenade or damage generates grenade energy. You're constantly going to have a grenade up to be able to eat. You're going to be able to eat it. You're going to be able to get the buff to spread the suspend. You're going to be able to spread suspend and poison to literally everything. In the background, you're going to be seeing some gameplay, what it looks like. Grandmaster Nightfalls, it's, in my opinion, the best build in the game right now. It turns them into literally normal strikes. Like, it makes them the almost easiest content in the game. It makes everything the easiest content in the game. It's good for seasonal activity stuff, like where it's mainly just ad killing, because you're just this build is a monster at ad killing. Even the super is pretty good for clearing ads. It does okay boss damage. You're not really going to be wanting to use this build on something where you need high damage, like bosses on raids. More of ad clearing stuff. So, like, yeah, your Grandmaster Nightfalls, your seasonal content. It's crazy. It makes Grandmasters super easy. It makes literally everything super easy. Any ad clear, if you're struggling with ad clear, definitely throw this build on. It is crazy. The Osseous Shriga pretty much works in this because you're getting the suspend and the poison not only on the guy you're shooting, but it's spreading it. It makes the Osseous Shriga like an LMG, like a heavy weapon. Like, it's so crazy. So yeah, that is, in my opinion, the best builds for Season 20 on Destiny for Warlock right now. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.